And yeah, rolling in progress. Come on, no landscape, you know you can't stay there. Up and down the fingers. Come on down, get your belly roll. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky and thumb down through the wrists. And across the knuckles. And let us take the ball into one hand and squeeze. And then the other. Back to first. And then the other. And let's throw the ball up in the air today. Switching hands. Switching heights. Starting it. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Ball's on the floor. Just have a feet feel. And step on the ball, press it down 3 times, right in the middle of the foot. Up to the knuckles, 1 side each. Roll across the knuckles. Bring the ball to the middle of the foot and wiggle the toes. Bring the ball down to the crease between the knuckles and the toes and press the toes into the ball. Raise the toes and separate. Press the toes into the ball. Middle of the foot and wiggle. And swivel. And release. Reassess. Go to the other foot. Press down 3 times. Knuckles. Roll across. Middle of the foot, wiggle. Press the toes into the ball. Raise them up and separate. Press again. Wiggle again. And scribble. 3, 2, 1, release, get the ball out of the way. And let's do some wood chops. We'll do 7 through the middle, hinging at the waist, keeping that spine nice and neutral too. And then come across the body. And then the other way. And shake the tree. Three, 2, 1, center. Twist at the waist. Swing the arm. And center. Place the fingers. Raise the hands up overhead. Reach up for the sky. Come on down. Bend back if you can. Come back to center. Bend in one direction. And then the other. Come back to center. Lower the hands, press out at the chest. Come on down. Interlace the hands behind the back. Raise them up. A little higher. Come on down. Put your fingers on your shoulders and rotate your elbows in a circle forward. And backwards. Extend your arms, tap your shoulders. Give yourself a bear hug. Inhale. Exhale, extend, bring him into another bear hug with the other arm on top. Do it one more time each way. Extend the arms and rotate. Other direction. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Bring one arm behind the back, press down and in on the other. And then the other. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. Extend your arm, press back, pull back on the fingers. And the other. Other hand. Up. Down. Go back to the first, flop the wrist, wiggle the fingers, make a fist. And then the other. Go on down and rotate the neck. Go the other way. Nod. And go ear to shoulder. And let's grab a stick. I'm going to put the stick on the inside of the instep there. Slide down in that direction. Put all the weight on the other side to stretch the inner thigh. Come on up. Same thing the other way. Come on up. Bring the stick behind one leg. Slide down, stretching the hamstrings, hinging at the waist. Come on up. Other way. Come on up. We'll rest the sole of the foot against the stick. And then the other. Come on back. We're going to do the Booyah stick routine, starting with some flip-flops. And then roll it out. And back in. And then laterally in one direction. And then the other. And bring the stick behind the back, put it in the twist of the elbows, and twist at the waist. If you can do back extensions, lean back. And back to center. Tuck in your chin, pack like a pigeon. Bring the stick up to the shoulders. Twist the body, keep the head and hips facing forward. Bring the stick up and over, down below the waist, back up over the head, and behind the body if you can. Otherwise, just up over the head. Bring it to the shoulders, flop the wrists. And push out. Bring the stick to the front. Hold on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two. Step back. Come up on your toes for a second, then back on your heels for a second. Do this about 15 times. And stop. Bring the stick to one side. Come up on the toes on the other foot. All your weight is on the side of the stick. If you can, you can pick the stick up, but if you need to, hold it there as you pick your foot up and move it around. If you can, otherwise stay on your toe. And then if you can, move the stick. Three, two, one, and down. Same thing on the other side. Three, two, one, and down. Okay. Put the stick down. We're going to do a little, get the heart rate going before we sit down to do our sit down exercises. So let's center and do some motion wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine, step out. The other in starlight. And center of the direction. And center. We're going to take 16 steps. Or south. And then either walk, march, or jog. So we do our seated exercises right after this. We're going to do some sit and stands. Nothing like rapid squats. So if you want to do those, go ahead. I think I will sprint. You can do what you're doing right now. Whatever you do, be safe. Going to get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. 10. 20. And 30. 2 deep breaths. And let's grab a chair. And start with doing 10 sit and stands. You can experiment where you put your hands. You can push up off the chair if you need to. Cross them, put them up overhead, look at the side, see what works for you. You sit down all the way, get up. Try to do 10. And 10. And sit down. Bring one leg across the top of the knee on the other, or the bottom of the thigh. Rotate the foot 5 times in one direction, and then 5 times in the other. And then press the toes towards the shin and away from the shin 10 times. And bring that foot down. Well, no, actually, leave that foot up. Hinge at the waist. Come forward and press the knee that's raised down towards the ground. And come on up. Then cross the other leg. Rotate the foot 5 times in one direction and 5 in the other. Bring the toes towards the shin and away 10 times. Press on the knee, hinge at the waist. You're at about 45 degrees. And come on up. You're sitting in the middle of the chair. Raise your hands so that they're parallel to your ears. Hinge at the waist, come about 45 degrees forward and back. Do this 10 times. And then cross your arms. Tap the back of your chair 10 times. Keeping your core muscles tight, sucking the navel in towards the spine. 7, 8, 9, and 10. 45-degree punch. Again, core is engaged. Spread your arms out. Use your hips to go side to side. Sir, down please. Spread your legs apart. Go towards your knees on the opposite side. Don't have to touch. Good. And up. And let's do some sitting jacks. And 10. Let's raise the knees alternately. If you need to, hold on to the side of the chair. And now kick out. And this one I would suggest sitting, holding on to the side. Nine and 10. Excellent. Stay seated. Let's do the Dan Brule coming home breath. Seated. Again, it's one big inhalation through the nose in, and then just letting go out. Do 5 of them. Here we go. Three-dimension. Into the belly, up to the chest. Ah. All right. Let's get the chair out of the way. Rub those hands together to cultivate chi. And form a chi ball. Letting it bounces around. Centering. With 2 breaths. Let us open our hearts. And on that inhale, pause. Exhale, send it out. And center. The breaths. And bring down chi from above. And go down and gather from below. And, yeah. Namaste.
Thank you, Tom.
You're very welcome, sir. Ma'am. I was looking at Itchak as I said, sir. I'm sorry.
Okay. Gender fluid.
Yeah.
See you. Have a good weekend.
All right, you too.
You too, Nina.
You too.
Okay,
Mo.
I'm gonna have to duck out too, T.
Okay,
I was the only one gonna be here anyway, huh?
you were.
Well, you're off early.
Yep. I'm gonna do my Tibetans, but have a good one.
Okay, give all your associates a peck for me.
I shall.
And the two-legged one's a hug for me.
I will do.
Okay, love you. Bye-bye.
All right, for our Tibetans time. Let's leave that camera on. And we're gonna do a full set of 21. Let's do my regular 1, 2, 3. And that's 21. I'm gonna pause. So this week, remembered I have an appointment. All right, looks like we can proceed. Go to the floor. And gonna do the unmodified version. Hands by side, the legs extended, mid naked shoulders come up. And let's do the legs, 1, 11. One, take 2 deep breaths. Another one on the shoulder, underneath him. And behind the thumbs. And back 1. And 21, taking 2 breaths. Right, sitting down, legs extended in regular table 1. Twenty-one, 2 breaths. Coming over into down dog for the unmodified version of the 5th. And come around with the legs crossed. Going to do 11 rotations in one direction and then 10 in the other. And then stretching out and doing 2 rounds of, or 1 round of box speed. And to the other. Working on this last round with stretch out. 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold. It's in the left. And on the right. Coming up, switching the position lords. Was on top, we'll go below. What was in front should go behind. 10 in one direction, 11 in the other. Always a manual is wrong to do. More about food. Excuse me now. And the right side. Oh. You're doing good.